Hey guys, it's VT Matty. Today we have another review, this time of the InfinityMice Speed Mousepad. I'm also taking this opportunity to announce that I am officially an InfinityMice partner. Go check out their other products over at InfinityMice.com. Link is down in the description. So before we get into the actual mousepad review, I want to introduce some changes that I'm making to the review format that might help us to be a little bit more organized. This Google Sheet, which you can find also linked in the description, is the Matty OW Mousepad Evaluation Sheet, specifically made to address how different pads directly impact your aiming performance. It does so using aim trainers, obviously. This sheet is divided into 5 sections. You have the mousepad column and the pad speed level on a scale of very slow to moderate, fast, and very fast. Then you have the flick stability column, which lists a specific Pokeball type or flick-oriented scenario. In these first few cases, we have Pokeball Frenzy Auto, small 60 seconds. This is to measure how good the stopping power feels on a specific mousepad. Then we have the control/hybrid column, which has Air Angelic Invincible 8 as the scenario. I might change that later, since there's several different control scenarios you could choose to test this. These types of scenarios measure how free or easy it is to perform micro adjustments on a fast strafing target. This essentially makes the difference between smooth and jagged micros, and on worse mousepads, it can kind of bring out the feeling of tracking through mud that nobody enjoys. And finally, we have an evasive switching test on Control Sphere TS VT Easy, just to combine the two previous categories into one, and see how the pad performs overall. Now you might be thinking, well, isn't this list biased in favor of speed mousepads? Technically yes, but keep in mind that this whole process is rather subjective, and while metrics like micro freedom and stopping power can often be inversely proportional, I tend to gauge the pad's performance with respect to its intended audience alongside my own preferences. This means that while slower pads will objectively have better stopping power due to higher static and dynamic friction, it does not mean that I will give the pad a bad rating. Specifically, I'm keeping the speed of the pad in mind and the people who might benefit the most from using it. So no, just because a mousepad is faster doesn't mean I'm automatically going to give it a better rating, even if I myself prefer speed pads. Finally, on to the review itself. The InfinityMice Speed came in this very clean purple color. I really like how it shows up on the hand cam. The texture itself is extremely similar to that of a fresh Raiden. It's almost the exact same speed as the Raiden out of the box, but I'm willing to argue that it has just a slightly smoother glide, which gives it that extra boost to the high speed feeling. On Viscos's friction sheet, I'm sure this would fall somewhere around the Raiden Mid and the Kurosun Ninja Speed, maybe even above them in terms of how low the friction is, just out of the box. On some initial tests, I was able to average around 140 to 142 on Pokeball Frenzy Auto Small, 3400 on Air Angelic Invincible 8, and around 10,000 on Control Sphere TS VT Easy. I found that due to its particularly smooth glide and high speed, I actually struggled a bit with Pokeball Frenzy to maintain adequate flick accuracy. Shaky landings are definitely made way more pronounced when you try to decelerate quickly, and I had some similar shakiness on an Air Angelic Invincible 8, but mostly due to how free the microcorrections were. I found myself overcorrecting quite a bit because I did not expect to just zoom off to the other side of the target so fast. Overall, I really enjoy this pad. I think I have a really high potential on it, especially for tracking scenarios. However, I'm not feeling too consistent on it quite yet, so I likely will not be maining this for a while. I played some Overwatch on it though, and my god does it feel amazing in game. I'm definitely going to main it there if the good performance keeps up, but even if I do not end up using it for competitive aim training, this is definitely still around a 4.7 out of 5 mousepad. Definitely Matty OW aiming approved. Now I know that this sheet is new and my old mousepad reviews do not use it. That's why I went ahead and I did some extra tests with my old pads to see how they feel now. You can find the review videos I made by checking the ratings column on the sheet. With all of that said, this has been another brief product review on the InfinityMice Speed Mousepad. Remember to subscribe for more and follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/MattyOW, where you can see some of these mousepads in action. I'll see you guys in the next one, and as always, happy dot clicking.